Hey y'all, welcome back to the ranch. I'm Jared Paul, and today Laura and I are getting busy with winter prep for the hardier trees, the Thuja occidentalis, Japanese black pines, um, Connecticut red pines, Chinese red pines, trees of that nature. So we hit the mulch pile. Got some mulch all set up here against the garage because this will protect them from wind. Being between the garage and the ranch, and then having 4 or 5 inches of the mulch below will protect them from the frost of the ground, the freezing of the ground, because in northwest Connecticut it can get down below 0 degrees Fahrenheit. So anyways, we're going to get started with moving those trees down here, and then I plan on, in 2 days, right before we get a hard freeze, I plan on bringing the deciduous trees down into the basement for dormancy for winter. So that's what's coming up on today's episode of Jarhead Bonsai. All right, so we got American Arborvitae, some Thuja, an Eastern Hemlock I've had it for a couple of years, a Yamadori, and this is the first year I actually got a little bit of growth, so that's cool. Pines, some Juniper horizontalis, golden ones, so that's hence the color. Oh, we got our fencing coming. Laura's parents are putting in some new fences. Come on, Millie, up. And so we got the recycled ones to outline our garden beds for next year and redo the dog's yard. So that's an upcoming project. So they're here. And then I want to go around and, hey guys, chill out. I want to go around on the deck with y'all and show you a couple of trees that I'm torn on whether I'm going to bring down there for winterizing, outdoors or indoors. So I will pool the masses and y'all could hook me up and help me out. So let me get this fencing unloaded. All right. Sorry about that commotion, y'all. Bruce Lee is the security and Millie's the alarm, and they just go crazy anytime someone comes to the house. So anyways, this is what we got. These are like, I want to say 16-foot post rails, and then a whole bunch of the rail fencing. So the plan is to install them around the gardens and finish it off with a fine chicken wire to keep the bunnies out this year, because our gardens were destroyed by bunnies. So we are determined to do better next year. So let's go up here on the porch. I saw a couple more Japanese black pines and thujas that we're going to bring down. But these hydrangea, they're all coming in. So Rosa Sharon, that's probably coming in. Black locust, what do you think about those? We have them growing out here all over the place, but those are established in the ground. So I might take them in. It's wisteria, birch, and maple from Europe. They're going to be going in. All of my trident maples, which have a huge difference in leaf size this year. So they're really still way in training, kind of just big sticks. I've got an azalea, more maples, Rose of Sharon, This is a hybrid. This has got the thuja and the river birch. So I don't know. I may want to bring that in. This one will come in. This has a crepe myrtle in it with a maple and a Kentucky yellowwood. More black locusts. I'm assuming my coastal redwoods come in. They're, a deciduous conifer, and typically the needles fall faster than the leaves. So they did really well this year at growth. I kind of let them grow crazy since early spring. I've got figs. My Zelkovas, I think they're coming in. More Kentucky yellowwoods. More Zelkovas. This is interesting. These Zelkovas, bright red leaves. These are yellow and green still. Interesting. Tea tree olive. That hasn't even been trained yet. That's just kind of been let to grow and survive because it was rough looking after I first planted it. Okay, I've got a weeping white pine here. And a roots over rock here. So those will go down. Now what about sequoias? So these are 2 sequoia grown from seed. I don't know. Those might go in because I did get them in San Francisco. So they have a much more mild climate. Here's some more. These are grown from seed from different growing phase. This guy's coming in. And what I mean by in, I'm going to put them down in the basement. I'm not doing it like a greenhouse this year. I'm going to let them go into dormancy. This is, I want to say, an ash or something that just volunteered itself and grew up crazy. So that might be, maybe I should bring it in. I got my Japanese black pines, which are looking incredible. Next spring, they're going to get their first pruning. I grew these from seed. Obviously, you see the theme. Most of mine are from seed. This one will go down there, but I think I'm going to detach it from the base so that I could nuzzle it down into the chips. And I've got a forest planting of these black locusts, some more figs. The fantail willow will go inside. The willows from Scott Winard at Let's Do Bonsai, they'll go inside. Yep, sweet birch, the Japanese maples, they'll go in. I'll probably leave this guy out, the Jim Dandy Winterberry, because I see them all over the place in the wild here. And this juniper, that'll go down there as well. So yeah. The blueberry, that's going to go inside. So holler at me if you know any trees that are more cold hardy that I'm not thinking of that would do better with a nice dormancy phase outside for winter. Please go ahead, leave that in the comments below. Otherwise, pretty much I'm going to execute the plan that I just said. So yeah, let's get to doing the rest of this now. All right, so I have a little room to spare. I got this removed from up on the bird bath top, and down into the base was full of water, and there was like 3 feet of roots. It's hilarious. Laura took a picture, so I'll see if I remember to attach that. But I'm pretty happy with this. I am running out of time because Champions League soccer is about to start in a little bit. So what I still plan on doing is making a little berm with more of these wood chips and kind of like, creating a windbreak for them so they're set down nice and into it. So yeah, it's not supposed to dip down to the 20 degrees until Friday. That'll be the hard freeze. So I have tomorrow to do that. And then Thursday, I'm going to be taking all the other trees in and down because we're expecting a couple of days of rain. So I would like the trees before I put them in the basement for the winter to get a good natural soaking. So that's going to do it for us today here at the ranch, y'all. Thanks for joining us. Anyways, I'm just excited to be able to do some stuff with my trees, whether it's winterizing or not, in this slower season. So There's plenty more to come here from the ranch, so if you enjoyed today's video, you want to see more, there's plenty of playlists already out there, and I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and leave me any comments or questions that you have. Have a great day, y'all. Cheers.